Currently, there's an idiot that's hacking. I don't know why or how he's hacking. See that idiot right there? Yeah, he's hacking.
He's a hacker.
Yeah, hacker.
He's a hacker.
He shot like 20 explosions.
He's a hacker. He's a hacker. Okay, I'm gonna stop acting like a retard now.
Yeah. Okay, where's this other idiot's friend? Shoots a missile. Yeah, keep shooting missiles at me. Keep shooting missiles at me, neutered cats.
You saying the N-word, bro?
There's neutered cats that are shooting missiles.
Oh, you said neutered, okay.
Yeah, there's neutered cats shooting like 20 missiles. See that?
Whoa there.
See that? Look at that thing. You can just see their name tags.
This card is a double wheelie. That's crazy.
Okay, can you invite me now?
I did invite you. You can accept the invite, right?
Yeah, look how much explosion this guy shoots. Or this guy's just using that one. No, I don't got a webcam yet. I will get a webcam. See how much explosions he shot while I joined the session. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go not use the bathroom. I'm gonna go get something to eat because I haven't ate anything all day.
Wait, okay. Yo, stream, subscribe to his channel.
just got a gift card. I just got a gift card. AFK while I do something. Actually, no, I don't.
So you spent $20 on what?
What?
What do you spend on?
A DLC. I got $11. Download.
What download? Fallout?
I got Fallout. I brought the disc from all the way over there. Okay, I'm just gonna
I was saying with Hayden earlier on Fortnite. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back now. Fully back.
Alright, you wanna do the RP?
Yeah. Let me just fly my helicopter over to you.
We're doing a
I know.
racing RP, right?
Uh-huh. Let me just look for a vehicle I could buy or something I could buy.
I have twin turbos on both of my cars. I have twin turbos on my Nova, and twin turbos on my Dukes.
Mm.
Hold up.
You hold up.
What is the clan name in GTA Online that has the O1? The O1.
Do you think I should buy like a backup, like a military truck, like the old one? You think I should buy the old military truck?
Sure.
Okay.
What is the GTA Online crew that has the same
I don't have
crew tag as the General E. Lee?
I'm gonna come pick you up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for the. I'm just gonna look at the crews until I find the General E. Lee one. How to make the General E. Lee car?
Uncle Jesse ain't here right now, but have you seen my Dukes of Hazzard episodes? I will add a link to the full Dukes of Hazzard tribute series playlist at the very top of the description. And yes, disclaimer, I already know that the rebel flag is not on the General Lee in my series. I understand. It has been brought to my attention many, many times. And not only that, I made it. I understand that the rebel or Confederate flag, whatever you want to call it, for this I'm just calling it whatever. I understand it's not there, but as you can see right here, we choose the most similar flag to the Confederate battle flag, which is on the cotton general. Now I'll explain why I chose this flag in the video, but first be sure to leave a like and also subscribe. Anyways guys, let's get into the
Can you hurry up and come outside?
Yeah, hold up.
I'm gonna be fighting for my life.
Okay, so your first order of business is open up your phone, you hit buy it, and then you go to Southern San Andreas Silverados. You go down and then you purchase the Impante Dukes. The Impante Dukes is based off of the 1969 Dodge Charger RT, but due to copyright reasons, Rockstar cannot use that name. So right next door behind it to Los Angeles Customs. Now for the sake of this video, but I assure you that you can use any Los Angeles Customs in GTA. So, if you want to, now you don't have to do these parts, but if you want to upgrade the armor, help you burn, and it's also not money. It sounds like the horn, but it's not exact, because once again, they cannot use the Dixie horn due to copyright reasons. Lights, you do not have to upgrade the headlights. I didn't, because it looks better with the stock lights due to the fact that it's a classic car. This doesn't matter, you can do these if you want the LED lights, you don't have to if you want to.
Whatever, I'm just gonna leave it.
Of course, you definitely want full coverage on this car. And then for the plate, now to explain how to use the plate, I should probably, like I said, of course you can. Then you don't bump it. This is a little bit of a...
Are you using a pistol and destroying them?
I don't know.
Hurry up! I'm fighting for my life out here.
Okay. iFruit. Where's iFruit? Okay.
Finally, look at my helicopter parked behind you. Ah.
I see that. Wait, how did you die?
I ran towards my helicopter and I got shot up by the popo.
Oh, it just got returned storage.
Yeah, I know. Now come pick my ass up.
Social club. Hold up, I'm gonna join a different crew really quick.
Well, ugly it looks, the two eyes, the freaking, the whatever that is.
Oh, that's why you wanted it to look like that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I wanted to look like that.
Cruise.
Let's go. Just two eyes, that's so normal.
And the lights. I love the lights. It looks so cool when you turn them on and off.
Why did you have to bring me inside? No, I don't want to go inside. I want to stay out.
Dukes.
We stay out of your garbage museum. I want out. I want out. I want out.
Anything you can think of, and I will link a video to that as well on how to get the O1, or at least join a crew in GTA 5, which I'm sure you can, like, the game's 5 years old. If you haven't figured out how to join a crew, chances are you need some catching up to do. And then for the roll cage, you gotta have a roll cage, and then they'll also give you a little bit of chassis upgrade, but you don't want to do the stunt cage, because the stunt cage puts that little ugly thing in the back on it, and you don't want that. So you just get the roll cage and chassis upgrade, and then it gives you the roll cage on the inside. And then the roof, this is another tricky part. So I've seen a lot of different people using a lot of different things. Some people use the American flag, some people use the British flag, some people even use the Scottish flag. I use the Norwegian flag. The Norwegian flag looks the best. It looks most like the Confederate flag because it has the big blue stripes in the middle, and then that's got the white border, and then it's got the red back.
Yeah. God dang it! I heard mines and I thought they were tossed at that door and I said, nice try. And then I drove away and I blow up.
I know the game. I know this game. I know what I can do to stop you. Now I might die by the police.
Please no killing. Just no killing.
Hop in, boy. Hop in my ride.
We're doing the RP. We're doing the RP.
Yeah, I know. Hop in my ride. We're gonna go. We need to go.
Let me drive my brand new car, okay?
Morty, you know, I forgot what it is.
Oh my god!
What?
This is why I hate cops in this game. They literally swerve into oncoming traffic just so that they could run straight into me.
Pegasus Lifestyle Management, how can I help you? Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir.
I'll get my Fast and Furious car out after. I just need to escape from these popo.
Bipolar depression.
You've probably received a lot of spam calls. That sounds something like this. And behind this harmless sounding call is a $20 billion scam industry. Today, we're gonna roll over that log and see what crawls out. Because for the past 5 months, with the help of my trusty glitter bomb, which I typically just reserve for porch pirates, I've worked my way up every rung of the slimy chain of command.
Oh, you watched that guy too?
This journey is going to take us around the world and through 5 states. It involves Homeland Security, stakeouts with PIs, and of course glitter bombs, and the scammers trying to hopelessly rid themselves of sparkly evidence before getting arrested. I'm going to show you exactly how they make so much money off these calls. So buckle up, because it gets wild. Now all this started for me when I was working on Glitter Bomb 3.0 this past November, and I kept getting those annoying calls. So I thought maybe to return the favor, I could send them my harmless box that shoots out glitter and fart spray when you remove the lid. Now my buddy Jim Browning has a YouTube channel where he's able to reverse the connection to the scammer's computer and then thwart them in real time as they try and scam someone else. My idea was to have a legitimate victim agree to send the money, but then we'd work with them to actually send a glitter bomb instead. So Jim checked all the scammer computers he was currently monitoring, and it just so happened a woman named Tracy was being scammed for $12,500 at that very moment. So he immediately tried reaching out to her and eventually got through.
Hello.
Hello, Tracy. This is Jim Browning here again. I'm calling you. Hopefully you've got my voicemail.
Here's what happened.
Now listen carefully to what Tracy's about to say here, and hold your judgment about how could anyone ever send $12,000 in the mail until I explain how the scam works in a minute. Because I hate to give these guys credit, but it's pretty clever.
They were supposed to be refunded $300, and when I put it in the computer, I mistyped it as $13,000. So
Time to
I
shoot a
had
missile.
to money
And
and
you.
$12,500. That's where I am.
I need to break this to you.
What do I do now?
I'll tell you what to do, Tracy. You leave this to me or Kim. The first thing we did was look up the address they told her to ship the money to. And given there were 6 cameras outside, this clearly was some kind of safe house for the scammers. We then had Tracy call FedEx to cancel the package, but just in case, we hired 2 PIs to be on the scene that day to intercept it. And we knew we shouldn't do that right in front of the house because they'd probably be watching, but since we weren't sure which direction the FedEx truck would come from, we overnight shipped the package to a bunch of their neighbors that apparently were randomly selected to
Kobe.
What, you're watching my video?
More videos like this, I'm certainly not going to stop. This will allow us to speak to...
No, I'm watching Mark Rober. But no, I knew you were flying a helicopter, and it said Leonard Miles died, and I heard a explosion, and I said Kobe.
Yeah, freaking, I shot an explosive bullet, and I freaking...
You're gonna have to do it out for now.
I did it on purpose.
the delivery driver somewhere up the street to get the package stopped in time. And the plan worked flawlessly. Because despite Tracy's efforts to get it stopped, her package was in fact out on the truck for delivery.
Tracy, something, yeah, that's the one. Don't deliver this one, please. This is the fraud zone. If that one's going, that's also going to 7:30. Okay.
But in a wild twist, there was a second package going to the same location addressed to the same fake name. Her name was Phyllis, and we later found out her package contained even more cash than Tracy's.
Okay, so that one's going back, right?
And FedEx was cool enough to eventually return the packages. So both Tracy and Phyllis got all their money back. And when the scammers angrily called Tracy back asking why the package didn't arrive, she explained she accidentally selected 2-day shipping instead of next day air, so they would get the package tomorrow. And that's where he switched from defense to a very light offense. And so the next day, we delivered the package in an official looking vest.
Have a good holiday. Thank you.
And waited for the sweet retribution.
New Dove Man Eucalyptus Encouraged deodorant. 48-hour protection with a plant-based moisturizer that cares for your skin. Pretzel Cross, use back. Pretzel Cross, use back. Be
Okay,
But
let
for
me
the first time in 3
get
years
my
of glitter bombing
my
criminals,
vehicle.
someone didn't immediately throw the
Hello,
box
you're through to
outside,
Pegasus
and he
Lifestyle
just
Management.
sat
How can I
there with
help?
the wretched smell, leaving
Thank
the
you,
box
sir.
untouched.
Your
And then as we
spectacular
waited, wondering
aircraft
what
is
his
now
game
ready
plan
for
was
you
gonna
at our
be,
nearest
suddenly
airfield.
a bunch of NYPD officers started showing up, and it didn't take them long to figure things out. It's a glitter bomb. It has a camera built into it. We had a phone number on the box, and they called us up, and I explained the whole situation. And I'll just say there was some mutual admiration for each other's work.
Okay, I'm coming in my race car.
I mean, there might be cameras on there, officer. Yeah, the reason a scammer would call the cops himself is because he isn't a scammer. This is Gary, and it turns out he's a super nice guy. But Gary runs an Airbnb, and once you go in that door,
I got my
there are
jet.
2 rooms upstairs that he rents out to. So this wasn't a safe house at all. These scammers would use Airbnb to get a temporary address they would hold for months. But if that's true, that means the scammers must have been there yesterday. So Gary showed us the security footage, and we saw this woman in an orange jacket who appeared right as the PI was talking with the FedEx driver up the street. She also looks directly at the camera, and then decides it's probably cold enough outside to zip her jacket all the way up. Once the FedEx truck passes and she realizes he skipped by her, she hurries over to talk to him, and when he told her he had nothing for her for that day, she walks right back to her car, never stepping foot inside the Airbnb. The PI's got all the license plates on the street that day, and it turns out her name is Crystal. You should remember that name for later. So then Gary showed us who booked the room. It was this guy from Utah with a brand new account and 0 reviews. In fact, when the reservation was booked, he sent this message in awkward English at 3:06 a.m., which happens to be just after lunch in India. So I did some more research and learned that after the scammer in India found a willing victim, they would use a money mule and have the victim send the cash there. So Crystal in this case was the mule. But instead of sending the package to the money mule's house, they use an Airbnb. Then the mule gives the package to a supervisor who deposits the cash and wire transfers the remaining money back to the scammer. And they must have got spooked because Crystal was long gone the next day, which meant we caught poor Gary in the crossfire. But he wanted them caught just as much
Please
as us.
don't.
So we compensated him handsomely just for being cool about it. So we all got around the time. We stopped the scammers from receiving 2 packages containing $30,000, but they were still glitter-free. But before I show you exactly how we tip the scales in our favor, let me explain exactly how this scam works so well.
Oh my god, you're agile.
There's an email that goes along with the scam that basically says the same thing as the robocall, which is Amazon just charged you $200, but if you don't recognize this charge, please call right away to have it refunded. So when you call, they say, I'd be happy to walk you through the refund process on your computer. So just type this here and simply install this, and then I'll be able to fully help you out. And most victims don't really comprehend. They just installed a remote software program that gives the scammers full access to their computer. Now they're ready for the scam. They tell her that some accounts have actually already had their refunds automatically processed, so she needs to check her bank account to make sure the $200 refund isn't already there. And when Bessie here asks if he can see her banking info, he explains the technical terms.
The thing is, so I cannot see it.
Oh, okay. And so sure enough, she hasn't got the refund yet, so he needs just about 5 minutes to work with the billing department in order to process it. But first, he makes a really big deal about this.
I'm signing out from your account in front of your own eyes.
And this is true. He actually does sign out. At which point, he triggers your screen to go black because he can't see anything that he's doing. And then he immediately logs back in using the browser pre-stored username and password. He's going to do a simple browser HTML edit on this page to temporarily make this Lowe's purchase look like a refund for $20,000. And you'll see why in a minute. And as he's editing away, he chats her up to try and build trust.
Yeah. She was like one of my closest friends.
What to do for a living. And you might be wondering, why doesn't he just wire transfer himself money while he has unrestricted access to her account? But the problem there is that it's traceable and would likely get flagged by the bank's fraud detection system anyways. But if you can get an old lady to mail you cash, it's so untraceable, the authorities don't even need to try and track it down. Now that he's finished, he unblinks her screen, and he informs her that unfortunately, the billing department couldn't process the refund, so they have one last option to try.
This is the chase online refund show.
It's actually just a text window that does
Oh
absolutely
my god, that was hella cool.
Irreversible.
Plus for comfort at
Whatever you
least.
touch over there, put it in the correct manner. Nothing will be changed.
He don't
Basically makes a big deal for 3 minutes that she's the one that has to enter all the information, and anything that gets typed there is immediately printed. Maybe you can see where this is headed. So her name,
God dang it.
code, and finally refund them.
Yeah, guess what though? I'm going down. I'm fully dead. I'm gonna die
If
anyways.
you go back, you can actually hear him type the 2 extra zeros on his keyboard and hit enter.
Check everything, is it correct?
Oh no, this is a mistake. Oh, I screwed up.
Jesus.
It was supposed to be a 200 in there. Oh, God almighty. I'm exhausted. I can't do this. My mind is absolutely fried.
Please check your account. Did you really receive that money in your account? Oh my god. Plus 20,000.
Yeah.
Please save my job, ma'am. If I'll not earn for my family will die due to hunger, due to starvation. Please,
Yes,
ma'am,
of
please
course.
don't
I mean,
cry. Please
what
don't
should I do? I mean, I can,
It's bad for you. You are also like my grandmother.
you know, I'm an honest
You are
person.
making me cry now. You are making me cry now. I'm getting attached to you.
Now, how do I fix this?
He tells her that unfortunately mailing a check or wiring money would just take too long, so he needs to think for a minute. And then he comes back with this.
Hello, Miss Bessie.
Yes.
I got an option.
And you can see now how he's got her to the point where she's totally willing to send $20,000 in the mail and to lie to the folks at the bank or FedEx or even her family who might try and stop it. In her mind, she messed up. And because she's a good, empathetic person, she'll go through great lengths to make it right for someone she doesn't realize is a heartless scammer. And on top of weaponizing their empathy, maintaining pressure on their victim is a key tactic. They keep them on the phone the whole time, even as they drive to the bank, or they yell at them.
Go to the UPS. Why don't you go to the UPS?
Or call this many times in a row. And if you've ever seen this clip,
Name a woman.
Name a woman.
Yes.
you already know when you're under extreme stress, it's an actual biological response for the part of our brain that does critical thinking to just shut down.
Yes,
This is so hard.
Name a woman.
Once they're back from the bank with the cash, they coach them through packing it. In Tracy's case, they had her put $100 bills in the pages of a book so it couldn't be detected in the mail. In other cases, they have the victims wrap the cash in saran wrap so the dogs can't sniff it, and then foil so it can't be x-rayed. And unfortunately, there's a small portion of the population that are just too trusting for their own good. And sadly, it's nearly always older folks. So for the scammers, it's just a game of percentages to find them. According to data Jim has gathered from the scammers' own computers, in one shift, a call center like this with about 25 employees will send out 500,000 robocalls. They'll get about 500 calls back and land maybe 5 to 10 victims like Bessie or Tracy or Phyllis. And speaking of Phyllis, after we got FedEx to send back her package, I was able to get in touch with her son. And I found out her husband of 40 years had passed away. Scammers knew she was mourning this loss, but once you're scammed, your phone number is really valuable, because it means you're an easy mark. So they sold her info to other scammers, and she was scammed twice more the same week her husband died. And as hard as it was for me to even hear a backstory like that, it just made me that much more motivated to seek some glitter bomb retribution for all the Phyllises out there, and perhaps in the process, we might stumble upon some good information that we could pass on to the authorities. So now we needed another scammer to send a glitter bomb to, but we decided when Jim spots a scam in progress, it's better for him just to stop it cold and not stress out the victim any more than they already are. So we reached out to our friend Pierogi from the YouTube channel Scammer Payback, because whenever Pierogi gets a scam call to his actual phone, he turns on his cameras, makes his voice sound like an old lady, and has some fun.
They will ask you in your bank, like, why you are withdrawing this much of cash, what you want to tell them?
I'm getting it for Derek Wilson from Microsoft.
No. You need to tell them that you are withdrawing the cash for your personal reasons.
And it didn't take long for fake victim, old woman Pierogi, to get us an address in New Jersey.
Is this where I'm sending it to?
Right. Grab the box, right? So you can put the cash.
Yeah, I've already got a box. That's big enough.
This one was actually a hotel and not an Airbnb. But as soon as we pulled up, once again, a money mule was out there waiting for us. So they took the package and drove around for a couple of hours. And when it was clear they weren't going to open it, we made the call just to get the box back before the batteries died. Because
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, sir. Call again. Goodbye.
Look,
Congratulations, you have earned your way back to hell.
We just have a little peek at the gun.
I hate you.
That's right. Apparently they're a team, which means Jacqueline was probably in the car the other day in New York. By the way, Crystal, hate to say it, but Jacqueline was talking a lot of crap about it. In fact, I'd watch your back, because her cousin in the car that day might be gunning for your job.
What did you see? An athlete? Look again.
Please stop.
Then please stop shooting at me.
We learned two key things here. The first is that a supervisor will have multiple wheels reporting to them, who apparently get flown all over the country, and just one mule could receive as many as 7 packages in a day. And the second is that this address was from a totally different call center in India, so that same supervisor would work with multiple hundred. Let's do this. If we were in glitter bottle parts for anyone here in the States, we would want to tweet to parts. And thanks to Brody, not long after, we would get another chance.
I don't need to tell my husband.
This one would be an ill one. And the delivery address this time was to a
I'm gonna end this, everyone, so goodbye.